So good morning. I am testing out my new setup for when I'm in the bathroom and I'm doing a live chat. So that's why we have this impromptu live chat. So good morning everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shola and I am the owner of Discovering Natural channel and discovernatural.com and everything like that. So this morning I'm starting off with my hair. Hi, with my hair in this, I don't even know what to call them, this twist or something of that sort. So I what happened? Okay, so what are we going to be using for the pre-poo? For the pre-poo, I'm just using oils here. I normally use like my Kadima hair oil and pre-poo oil, but I finished that, and in here I have olive oil with a little bit of lavender oil, peppermint oil, and rosemary oil, and I believe there's a splash of castor oil in there. So okay, so what I do, normally I don't pre-poo, but this weather has been causing me to pre-poo. So I just want to just do a chit chat with you guys. Do you guys pre-poo? What is the first thing that you do when it comes to washing your hair? Comment and let me know. Can you see me clearly? I'm trying to situate this ring light. Is it too dark? What do you think? Yeah, so I got a new ring camera holder so that my ring light is here and then my camera is in there. So what are your plans for this weekend? So coming in perfectly good, good, good. So I have to always remember that the camera is right on this side over there because I'm looking this way. So is everybody ready for the weekend? I am so ready for this weekend. This weekend is going to be quite busy. My oldest daughter has two competitions. She has a competition for band, and then she has a science competition. So, but I don't even know how she's going to do it. I think the science one, she has everything ready, and then she has like team members that are going to, oh, Caribbean restaurant. Oh, that's fun. So what I'm doing right now is, as you can see, I'm removing shedded hair, okay, because my hair has been in twists for a while, a week. So I'm just removing shedded hair that come out on their own loosely. Let's get rid of that. I'm going very gently. Now, what I do is this. So after I'm braiding, I'm going to take some water and I'm just lightly, see, I forgot one. I'm just lightly spraying my hair with water. And the reason why I'm just lightly spraying it with water is because when I start separating it, I don't want my hair to break while I'm separating it. Because if your hair is dry when you're manipulating it, it can actually cause breakage. So let's go ahead. So that's one thing she's doing. So my husband is gonna take care of her. Luckily, he's in town and he can handle one child while I handle the other child. My other daughter, I have two videos that I'm working on for her, so I have to work with her to get those videos out. And yeah, so you like using aloe vera, but you don't pre-poo. Yeah, I don't. You don't pre-poo that much. Yeah, I normally don't pre-poo, but this weather, I don't even understand. My hair is not dry, but I just feel like before I wash my hair, I need something else. And lately I've been feeling like because I'm using Shibe, so I can't not wash my hair with shampoo. You know, I do co-wash once in a while, but with using Shibe, co-washing doesn't do what I want it to do. And I'm going to do a video showing yeah, lazy natural. I'm going to do a video with showing my results of using Shibe end of February. So watch out for that video on Discover Natural channel. So I'm just taking my hand and making sure the water gets into my strands since I'm low porosity medium. So my front area Here is, oh gosh, the middle, the crown area of my head is where I have some issues sometimes. So now that that is done, I need my hair clips, which I need to get right over here. Okay, so I need to get all my hair clips and stuff. So that is it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start separating my hair like this. So just separate it into sections so that you can work with it. And this is a section. And I'm separating it into, oops, wrong way. So, yeah. So I want to see how it is doing live chat this time of the day. And I do it sometimes on my Facebook page. Like I'll do live chats when I'm getting ready in the morning like this. So, but today's purpose is actually to test out this new lighting that I'm working on. So I just separate another one like this. Or you can just clip it with your thing. So what am I going to be using for my wash day? I have the array right here. For my wash day, I'm going to start off by pre-pooing, of course, with my oil mix that I told you about earlier. After that, I'll be shampooing. My scalp isn't so dirty, my hair isn't so dirty, but I feel like when I use Shibe, of course, I gotta use some kind of cleanser. This is actually a gentle cleansing rinse. Let's see if it's too bright. Okay, it's a gentle cleansing rinse, and I'm trying to finish it off. It's nearly finished right there. This is Locks Curl Renew and Restore Gentle Cleansing Rinse. It's really good. It's very, if you don't want to like really clean your hair, like strip it off completely, this works great. It gets the dirt out, but it's not a clarifying where, you know how clarifying shampoos will like strip everything and your hair will be left dry. So after shampooing with that, I'm trying to finish off products here. So you're going to be seeing a mixed match of products. I'm going to use the Especially Hair Moisture Foundation Deep Treatment Mask. You can see that one is almost gone. Well, yeah, it's almost gone. Yeah. So this can also be used as a leave-in. Hi, all the way from England. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this can also be used as a leave-in, but I'm not going to use it as a leave-in today because I feel that it's not, yeah, you can see it clearly here. It's not going to be enough. Excuse my nail. I don't know. I started painting my nail. I painted this one and then I didn't want to paint my nails anymore and I got too lazy to remove it. So that's why you see a blue nail paint. So I just said, okay, let's just match it. So anyway, maybe this will be trending. I told my daughter was like, Mommy, what is that with your nails? And I said, well, maybe it's something that will be trending soon. So they're like, no, 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 no. Okay. So this can be used as a leave-in, it can be used as a deep conditioner, but today I'm going to use it as a deep conditioner because my hair will probably finish this. I don't know if I will have enough for a deep conditioner. And this is the Especially Hair. All the products I'm showing you, I have videos on how I use them on Discovery Natural channel. So please try that, check out that channel. If you've not yet subscribed to that channel, subscribe to it. One thing I'm finding out is YouTube is changing. If you're a creator, you know about all the changes that YouTube has been doing, and YouTube is changing again. And so what they're doing is that your most recent videos, so from my most recent videos from my channel, is not getting shown to you guys. And in addition, if you guys want to watch my videos, like if you rely on some other means to watch my video, maybe when YouTube does accumulative videos and stuff, like what to watch, they don't show it until like a week later. So please do click that push that button. And yeah, okay. So after deep conditioning, then I'm gonna do my rice water rinse. This is my rice water. You can see it's cloudy. It's been fermenting now for, this is the second day. So I'm just gonna give it a good shake. And I'm not boiling it this time just because I didn't have time. So you can do without boiling it. I only put 1 cup of water, and then I fill this old bottle with mason jar with water. So that's about, I want to say about two, 1.5, 2 cups of water, give or take. And then I'm still gonna dilute it a little bit before I use it, and then put my lavender oil and peppermint oil because it smells. Okay, so that's my rice water. If you want to know more about rice water, there's a playlist on Discovery Natural channel called Rice Water. So after I use the rice water rinse as my final rinse, then I'll use the same tray locks as my leave-in. So this is the brother or sister to this. And to style my hair, this is my husband's stuff, but I use it. I like it because I have an event tomorrow and it's gonna rain. So this gives me a good hold and it reduces the freeze. It doesn't freeze up so well. This is the nappy styles. You can see there's a guy on it, but girls can use it too. Napping cream paste. So I'm trying to finish it off. So anyway, so that's what I'm gonna use. So let's start off with this. If you have any questions about hair, please do share this video on your social media outlets, Twitter, whatever, if you want to. Look at the mirror. So I'm just gonna spray it a little bit more with water and then use the praying hand motion just to distribute it. So this is the praying hand motion. And you see it really spreads the liquid in there well. Okay, then what I do is I take my hair and I separate it. I'm just gonna separate just a little bit. Okay, separate this in half like this. Okay, and then take my oil. Use a generous amount of oil. I'm gonna walk it at the ends first and walk it through the length of my hair. So I have a question for you. Do you want me to come on like this, like when I wash my hair and when I do other stuff, instead of doing, sometimes I'll do the normal sit down on Sundays. I will still be doing the Sundays one because I like it, and then my family, they're used to me doing live chats on Sundays, and then doing live chats on days like this. I might not be consistent, but you will surely get a live chat on Sunday if we don't do anything family wise. So I just make sure I put it like this. I don't put any on my scalp because this is basically the purpose of Prepoo is basically to protect my hair. So you can detangle during this process. My hair really doesn't tangle up so much, so yeah. So someone asked a question on my Facebook page, Discovery Natural. And if you've not been on that page, please check it out. Someone asked a question and they said they were kind of fed up with natural hair. And they said because they have tangles and all that. I feel like tangles usually occur when your hair is not moisturized. If your hair is in a style that causes tangles, like if you wear your hair in a wash and go all the time, your hair has an opportunity to play with each other and get tangled in the ends, at the ends and knot up and all that. So you have to be very mindful of that. What I also do is I put some more at the ends. Yeah, let's cut that real good. Yeah, so that is one thing that comes to mind. Try not to, I don't twist to the very end when I'm pre-pooing. So that's one gone. So yeah, but that's one question I got this week. Another question I got this week was about maintaining styles like twist out for a week and for a longer period of time. That how do we maintain it? Good morning. Hi, Latrice. How are you? Yeah. Okay, so maintaining twist outs and styles. I feel like the foundation of maintaining the style will be from number one, how are you doing your twist out? If you've never ever done rope twist out in your life, please try it out. Rope twist out is what I do, and rope twist out gives the best definition and gives you the best hold when it comes to your hairstyle. So try rope twist out. The way you twist your hair matters. The products you use matters. Now, if you want your hair to have a longer hold, use either like, like a curling paste. That's why I'm using this curling paste. Or you can use your normal moisturizer or curling product and then add a little gel to it. You don't want to add a lot of gel to it because it might make your hair feel stiff. Adding gels to your hair before you do a twist out can actually help to keep it lasting longer. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. uh thirdly, the way that you care for your hair at night. No, now, so if you have a twist out in your hair and you want to go to bed, there are some things you can do. Number one, you can do a pineapple. And what a pineapple is just take your hair and you bunch it up. I'm just moving shaded here. And you bunch it up to the top, tie a scarf or tie a bonnet. Okay? So that is how you do um, a pineapple. Or you can just retwist. So let's say that you did a twist out and you did like about 20 twists, okay? So what you do the night before you go to bed is you just put your hair into fewer number of twists. Don't twist them too hard. Don't detangle your hair. Don't start combing it and all that stuff. Don't do that. Just tie it up. Do loose twists. So like you can just take it and just do loose twist like that, and just tie it up or put it in a bonnet. So that's another thing you can do. One thing, if during the week, so let's say you lasted 3 days, and you have 5 days of work days or whatever. Let's say you lasted 3 days and your twist out are like, no girl, do something to me, retwist me or whatever. You can retwist, yeah. And this is around the time that you want to moisturize your hair. Okay, so you can retwist, even do fewer chunkier twists to give you more volume. Or you can just put your hair in a puff. Okay, good morning, Sharon. How are you? So I'm just pre-pooing and just chit-chatting. So you can retwist, you can do that. So yeah, so that's basically what you can do. Start off with the ends and work my way up. So that's basically what you can do in terms of making your twist out last longer. So if you guys, do you guys have Instagram? If you have Instagram, send me a message on our new Instagram page. We have a new Instagram page. So that was something new that I started this week. And the new Instagram page is for our family channel, Discovering Natural. And on that new Instagram page, it's called, you guys want to know the name, right? It's called, yeah, we have a tangle right there. It's not that bad. So our new Instagram page is called DN Vlogs Live. That's DNVLOGSLIFE. It's just the, okay, somebody wants to have a party right here. Okay, so it's called DN Vlogs Live. Send me a message on there. Please follow us. I'm trying to build up the following on that Instagram page. So Follow us if you like the content. Don't just follow just because I told you. Please follow if you like the content. I'm not like hungry for followers. I just want the right people to follow. I don't, yeah. This is me. My channel and my social media. I just don't wanna. Yes, it's nice to have the number, but I want people that really are passionate about what we talk about, what we do. So, because I get some people and all they do, this is kind of weird, all they do is that when they see my channel or see pictures, they send weird messages. You guys don't want to know the weird messages people send. Oh my gosh. Somebody actually sent a message and they said, can you please go on camera and can you flex your muscle, like. And I was like, seriously? Seriously, you want me to go on camera and so I said I didn't answer that person. Block. So they're weird question. I was on this Facebook page and somebody, because I belong to several Facebook pages for content creators, and I was on this Facebook page and somebody said they got a message from a guy and the guy was like, can you send me in the oh, I like your fit. The guy said, oh, I like your fit. Can you, your fit, yeah, these are my socks. The person said, I like your fit. Can you send me in a mail? Send me some unused socks and some unwashed socks. I'm like, what the? What are you talking about? So they sent it to that person and they said, I will pay you any amount of money. I'll pay you through PayPal or whatever. And people are like, get your money, girl, get your money. And I was just laughing. I was like, why do I want to, why will she send, because it's not to me, why would she send unwashed socks? I guess some people like, I don't know what the guy is gonna do, but if you are like, you see, I'm from Nigeria, and if I get a question like that, it takes me back. It's like, ooh, juju. Does the person want to use my socks for juju? This one, you don't know, someone that has a weird, weird thing. Anyway, so yeah, so it was like, does this person want to use my socks for juju or something? But anyway, so I don't know what the girl did, but everyone, nobody was like going, oh, this is strange, oh, this is strange. Everyone on that post, they were like, excuse me, everyone on that post was like, get your money, girl, send him those socks. You want me to send my whole laundry basket? I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Because it's just, to me, it's just like weird, and I don't know, I guess there are people that like the smell of dirty things, but anywho, so that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna share something with you since this is just a chit chat. Yeah, I know, since this is just a chit chat. So this week has been okay. I think on the last long chit chat that I had, that was about 2 hours long, when I was styling my hair in the crop formers, that was last week, I think. Yeah, on that last chit chat that I had, I told you, I mentioned that I was doing the Daniel fast, and our church is doing this 21-day Daniel fast. But I personally, I'm not a big fan of the number 21. Ooh, I just pulled my hair. So I prefer to round it up to a month. So I'm fasting for a month. Is that water in your spray bottle? Yeah, this is just plain water. Water. Normally I use green tea, but today I just decided to use water because I've been using green tea and all that stuff. So I just decided to use water, and then I'm gonna make a new brew of green tea, and then I would use that. But yeah, so I've been doing the Daniel fast, and if you don't know what the Daniel fast is, if you're not a Christian, Daniel is a book in the Bible, and Daniel was one of the young men that got taken in, you know, taken from their land to this other land. And just a quick summary. So in this other land, the king wanted strong, able men. He already chose some kind of men that will be like, oh, these are like the how do I translate it in English? The men that they want. He wants them to be like what he has built. Like if you have athletes, okay, and you build these athletes up that okay, these athletes they are the fastest and the best and whatever. So something of that sort. So what he did was that he said, give them the food, the rich food and all this food that is, that is the best food from the king's table. Well, Daniel, there were some of those foods that were questionable that he didn't like, that were against his culture and in this Old Testament times what God wants or whatever. So he said, you know what, can you do me a favor? Can you not feed me this food and let me eat the foods that I choose, so that, that you see that you can compare me with the people that ate this food and see that I'm actually way better. So end of discussion, he consumed fruits and vegetables and things that were not traditional food that normal people will be eating. Not normal people, because some people are vegan and they're normal, but anyway, so that was it. So, and God did miraculous things. God did so good. God, and I think that in fasting at that time moved it towards, what, that lion, everybody knows the story about Daniel in the lion's den. I think is fasting because there's part of the Bible that talks about the purpose that something you do today, what you're sacrificing for today, you might not reap it today, you might reap it down the line. So for example, let's say you're looking for a job and you say, okay, you're going to take a certificate, you're going to study, you're going to do all this stuff. Yeah, you might study, you might get that certificate, you might not get the job right away, but you are preparing yourself for that time when you get that job and use that specialty. Sometimes in our lives, God doesn't show us things right then and then. So we might say, God, please, I need a car, I need a car, and you don't get a car until years later, months later. And that's just God's way of showing you, just teaching you, number one, patience, and teaching you that your way is not his way. So a lot of times we wonder that. So anyway, so I've been doing this Daniel fast, and I've pretty much been vegan for about a month now. So I've not eaten any meat, no seafood, no nothing, just eggs, goat meat, panla, shaki, pomo. That's parts of the body of the ant. Nothing gizzard, no gizdodo, no nothing. So I've not been eating any meat. I've just been eating fruits, vegetable, and tuber plants like yam, Nigerian yam, and potato. Because I don't eat sweet potatoes so much. I like Nigerian yam. So I've been doing that now, and today is day number 25. Yeah, the number one thing where I was like a little bit nervous to do it was because of my iron, and I get a lot of my irons from my meats and all that stuff. But God has been good. I've not been tired. I've not had any situation. I've been fine. And He has been showing me some stuff. Let me give you an example. On Wednesday, my daughter goes to church. My oldest daughter, she has a Bible study class. And before she went, and my youngest daughter too has started going to church twice a week now. So yeah, it's early. It's 6:30. Yeah, it's also 6:30, 6:34 here in Texas. So my daughters, they were talking about something, and they were talking about something, and they were wondering, do you get really hungry when you're fast or tired? At the beginning of the fast, I did get hungry. I did get a little bit tired because my body was weaning off the things I ate. So I drink a lot of hot cocoa, I drink a lot of teas, I drink a lot of all that stuff. It was middle of the fast that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not even supposed to be drinking tea. So I stopped drinking tea middle of the fast. So I didn't start right away. Anyway, so I did get hungry, I did get tired, but the thing with this fast is not like your traditional fast where you don't eat. till end of the day. I've done those fasts before, and those are when I want to fast normally. Like sometimes I'll have something on my mind and God will put in my heart and say, shall I fast about this situation? And I'll fast. And the fast that I do is I like doing no food, nothing, and then I break my fast like at 6 p.m. So I fast round. But this kind of fasting, Dino fast, you can eat, but you just eat foods that are pretty much vegan. You just eat vegan food. No honey, no animal byproducts, no nothing like that. So that one, I didn't really get hungry. But when I started this fast for a week, a week, I did my normal fast. And I did that as a way to consecrate myself, to kind of cleanse myself, kind of detox myself. So I did that fast, and that's why I was tired and I was kind of, anyway. So that is the thing. And then my focus changed to focusing more on listening to God. I kind of had the more clarity. I was more obvious about more is it obvious or whatever about my surroundings and stuff. So and to the needs of others. Yeah, this area was not up really, yeah. Ugh. So anyway, so I'm gonna split my hair to half. So yeah, so on Wednesday, my daughters were talking about this situation, and it kind of got me because they were asking me about, oh, mommy, this and that. I'm trying to keep their privacy because it was a conversation that was mommy daughter. So they were just understand that they were asking me about something, and I was just like, I don't know how to answer this. I have to think about it because I don't like answering something without doing my research or just saying it because your answer, when you answer someone, people latch onto it. It's like a leech. When you answer someone and give them your perspective about something, if you don't know what you're talking about, then that person, if they trust you, they believe it, and then you have to go, oh, sorry, what I told you wasn't really it. So I said, girls, we're going to church. Please let me pray about it, and then we'll have this conversation after church. So we go to church, and I'm sitting at the church service, and I'm like praying. I'm like thinking about what we talked about, and I said, God, I don't know how I'm gonna go with this situation. Please help me. The pastor gets on stage, the stage, on the altar, and it talks exactly about what we were talking about. And I'm like, oh, I was in tears. I was like, who told this? It's like, God, who told this guy? Were you sitting in my car with me? So anyway, so the pastor did his preaching, and I was just like overwhelmed, and I was just like, oh, thank you, God. He gave Bible verses and just pretty much gave me what I need to talk about. So that's why I say, as people, if we listen to God, if we just have a sense of clarity, because there's so much, yeah, it's always, God is always on time. Yeah, yeah, and that is true. Okay, so I can't swipe because my hand is so oily. So yeah, so the pastor, yeah, my roots at the back, it gets really, really dry. So I have to put more oil there. So the pastor talked about that. And I'm not one that I don't go up on the altar to talk to the pastor. Immediately when the pastor got done talking, I rushed up to the man. I'm sure the man thought I was coming to attack him or something. And I went up to the pastor. I'm like, excuse me, pastor, excuse me, pastor. And he's like, yes. I'm like, thank you so much for the sermon. God is, I'm like, oh. So the guy was like, yeah, I was like, it's all good. He said, read Psalms and Proverbs. And Psalms and Proverbs has a lot of answers for what I'm dealing with. And he just kept on saying, you're a good mother. You're a good mother. Sometimes I don't feel like a good mother. Sometimes I don't feel like I know the right things to say. But every time, you see I'm saying sometimes, but every time God always gives me answers and gives me what I need to say. And it just amazes me. It just amazes me so much. Hi, how are you, Queen? It just amazes so much how God just comes when we need Him. So that was one situation of something that happened during this fast. So that's one testimony. So again, so that was on Wednesday. On Thursday, which was yesterday, good morning, Karen. So Thursday, which was yesterday, I'm just sharing like things, God is always a timing. Even though we may not like it, it doesn't please us, it always does. He always knows the best. Yes, 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 it does. So another testimony of what God did was that yesterday I'm driving, coming back from the gym. I usually go, I'm going to the gym right now. So yeah, I have like 20 more minutes to get ready to finish this off. So yesterday I'm driving, and this one is just a small thing. So yesterday I'm driving, getting ready to go back home from the gym, and I'm listening to the Christian station. We listen to KSBJ here in Texas, and I'm listening to the Christian station, and the lady says, I think they say something like, if you weren't working or anything, what is something you like to do? And the lady said something really cute. She's like, I like to, the lady on the radio, she says, I would like to go to a meadow and feed some deers, though, water, let them eat out of my hand. And I'm like, oh. So I look, and you're driving and you look outside the window. And I look outside the window and there's a clearing field, which is always there. It's not like it miraculously appeared. So this clearing field was there, and there were like 8 deers and does, deer, female deer. Deers and everything. They were just there, dancing, jumping around. And I'm like, strange. So that just made my day. Throughout the day, every time I feel a little bit like stressed, I think about the days and I laugh. So that just gave me, it wasn't a stressful day. Yesterday was just one of those hectic days. My job that I do, my normal job, because my job is not YouTube, my normal job is very intense. It's very intense on your brain, very intense on your brain. Um, so yeah, so I always need those times of relaxation, because I feel like if I get too intense with my brain, I feel like maybe I'll get a brain tumor or cancer. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. But I've had people that I've worked with, I think somebody had some brain issues or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I'm always very cognizant of that, to kind of find ways of relaxing my brain. And that's why doing hair and hair related stuff is my outlet. Okay? So that was just so funny. So that was the second thing that God showed me. Now the final thing that God showed me, which was the biggest for me, was at the beginning of this fast, I was knee deep in this project for work. This project for my work was in an area. Someone says, so Queen says, if we get to know the will of God, we won't get anxious for things God has always given us. Yeah, totally. So the last one, which, yeah, so I've done this section, I've done that section. So I'm on the last section. Good morning. Yeah, you're up early. I spent 30 years at the post of a very stressful. Oh, I can just imagine that. Oh, yeah, I'm up early. Usually I wake up at 4 o'clock, 4:30. So to me, I'm like, need it. So if you want to see my day in the life, I have a day in the life video that I did a collaboration with Sissy Yemi TV and Love Laifa. If you don't know what Sissy Yemi is, oh my gosh, she's a Nigerian vlogger, and then Love Laifa, I love her channel. It's just very relaxing, and she has a beautiful voice. She's a Nigerian vlogger, mommy, on in UK. So we kind of did a collaboration. So yeah, so if you want to check that out, I think she's in London. So if you want to check that out, check their channels out, please do check their channels. But on DM, see this? When you have something like this, yeah, see that? Yeah. So usually when you have something like this, you get your scissors, if you can't get it out, and I'm gonna cut because I'm not gonna struggle. So I try and remove as much hair as I can. Oh my god, that's a big what do you call it? There's a big shedded hair. You see, just intertwined. It's you can see I'm tender over there. So I'm just trying to kind of pull as much out as I can. Okay. So you just keep on pulling, be very gentle. If you notice, I don't use a comb. See, I didn't even have to cut. So see, this one is like several shedded hair. So what happened was that probably the shedded hair traveled down and got stuck at the ends of your hair. I don't use combs. I can't remember the last time I used a comb to comb my hair personally. So I'm just gonna take some more water, spray it at the ends, and just spray it at the hair. I NY's Hair and Beauty Channel. How are you doing? NY's Hair, do you have a YouTube channel, an Instagram page? If you have an Instagram page, please, I need to talk to you. Please send me your Instagram page. Send me a message on Instagram through my Discovery Natural Instagram page. I need to talk to you about something, okay? Okay. So I'm just running my hand just to thank you, thank you. So I'm just running my hand just to get the water distributed and bring down any more shaded hair so you can kind of see. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, yeah, going vegan, fasting and all that stuff has taught me a lot. Yeah, has taught me a lot about myself. Has taught me a lot about food, and I tried um sunflower seeds yesterday. I posted it on my Insta story. For the first time I tried sunflower seeds, and huh, I think next time I'll get one because I didn't know there were different flavors. You can, I mean, some of them are salted. I think I got the one that was really salted because I was like, but the one that was salted, because in this you can use sea salt. It has sea salt in it, so it wasn't super. I think it has sea salt. Was it sea salt? I don't know. It was just salted. So yeah, there's another one. Ah, goodness gracious. This is the part where people get frustrated, but for me, this is the part where I relax, take it easy. Ooh. And then that one doesn't want to come off. See how that one is tight? No matter how I pull it. So now it's coming off. I just ginger it, I just move it a little bit, and now it's coming off. And it has a little bit of length in it. Just a little bit of length in it. Okay, so now we've done that. I'm going to split my hair into half. Clip pad off. So the last one was, I was talking about my job. My job, it's a little bit stressful. No, not stressful. Um, I work with all guys in my immediate team. I'm the only girl, and then I also work with women on the other side. So my job is, I'm pretty much just a little snippet. I build software, so that's what I do. I'm a, you know how do you start off with? I started off being a programmer, so I've tried to get hair oils here in Dallas, especially the peppermint one. How can I get one? I get mine. Oh, you live in Dallas. You know what? I get mine on Amazon. I have a list of all the oils and products I use. So if you go to amazon.com/shop/discovery natural, you'll find it. So amazon.com slash shop slash discovery natural. So putting some more oil on my ends. So I'm a programmer specialist. I build software. I've been programming now since, well, I went to college for it, so 93. I just ate myself. Over 24 years. Yeah, so over 24 years, and I've been working for over 21 years. Yeah, so over 21 years I've been working. So it's a very, if you're a programmer, you know how stressful it can be keeping up with new technology and just working on bugs, fixing issues and stuff. So, but I got this new project, and it was in a part of the what are you putting in your hair? This is my hair oil. I have olive oil, mainly olive oil, a few drops of lavender, peppermint, and castor oil. So, so that's pretty much what I do. Yeah, I already did that. It just felt a little dry in that area. Okay. So now I'm just removing shredded hair, and this is how I comb my hair. I'm not, and it combs, see? So that's pretty much it. Any tangles I feel, I just get it out at the ends, and that's it. And then I twist up my hair. So it was a little bit stressful, none to say the least. And I was just like, oh my gosh, God, please help me. And a point arrived during the project that I felt this incredible peace. This peace of mind, like, it will be okay. It will be fine. And I'm just like, huh, it will be okay. It will be fine, you know? And because in anybody's life, if you're going through a tough situation or if you're going through a job or something like that, and you sometimes just feel like, is this it? Is it always gonna be like this? But yeah. Oh yeah. See, I eat every day. I eat almonds and peanuts. I shouldn't be eating so much peanuts, gosh. But I have a weakness for peanuts. Sorry to get off the. Have you ever used virgin hair fertilizer? No, I've never used that product. A lot of people, I've seen people use it. There's this channel called Bliss, Bliss. She did a good review on it. Check her out. She did a good review on it. She has a lot of good reviews, and I watch her all the time. And please go over, support her, check out her channel. Yeah, so she's really nice, very talk. I like the way she talks. It's so soothing. It's I think she's southern, you know. Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, so that was it. Just there was just one day that in the midst of chaos, you know, where sometimes in the midst of chaos, when everything around you is out of control, and when I say out of control, I'm saying out of your control. I had was that lavender. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so out of control or out of your control, you need that inner peace. And in my being a Christian, that inner peace comes from God. You can meditate, you can do all this stuff, but I find the best sustainable inner peace from God. And so I just felt this sense of peace that said, who is in control? And I said, not me, because my brain was just, and I'll go to bed and my head would just be aching me. And my husband's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Oh, my head hurts." But anyway, so he is in control. So God is always in control. So to end this, so thank you so much for joining me on my live chat on my pre-poo. So I'm gonna take my hair right now. I'm not going to the gym like this. I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna kind of, let me turn around and show you what I'm doing. So I'm kind of just gonna twist it up like this, kind of almost do a twisting, inverted braid twisting. So I'm taking this in, okay, twist everything up, tuck it in like this. I have run out of shower caps, so excuse me while I get the Walmart shower cap. So I'm just gonna take my hair, do it like this. Then I'm gonna wear a hat, a cap, or whatever over it. I'm not putting it on my edges. I'm just gonna wear it like this. I'm gonna put it over it, and I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work out for about an hour and a half, and then come back and do my shampoo process. Yeah, so that is pretty much what I'm gonna do. And if you want to see what I'm gonna use at the beginning of this live chat, I did show you all the stuff I'm using, which is, I'm gonna reiterate it right now, which is the Trailux Curl, Renew and Restore shampoo. I'm using it up. Then I will follow up with my Especially Hair Moisture Foundation Deep Conditioner. Next, I will use after that is done, my final rinse would be my rice water rinse. This rice water. I'm just gonna add some lavender oil and some tea tree oil to it. So it has been fermenting for a long time. That's why it's cloudy right now. This is 1 cup of water, 1 cup of rice, and then I just filled water in there, about nearly 2 cups of water in there. So shake it real good. I will be sieving this because it might have some particles. So I'm gonna be sieving it, like taking pantyhose or something and siphon it so that the white particles don't appear in my hair. So I always sieve it. I have videos in the rice water playlist on Discovery Natural channel. So after that is done, I'll be using my leave-in conditioner, which is also the Trilux. I usually like using shampoos and conditioners that work together, but today I'm trying to use up stuff. So I'm going to be using this as my leave-in, and as my styler, I'm using my husband's Nappy Styles napping cream paste because it has a good hold and it's going to rain tomorrow, and I want to put my hair in a style that will last that session. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Remember, join us back here on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time for our usual Q&A live chat. Have a wonderful blessed day. Take care. Bye.